Today on The Joy of Editing, it's contrast only in Nic 9 Color Efex, contrast and depth without changing color. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to The Joy of Editing with Dave Kelly. Today in The Joy of Editing, we're working in Nic Collection 9 Color Efex and we're taking a look at the contrast only filter. Now this filter boosts contrast and depth while keeping your colors looking natural. I'll demonstrate it on two landscapes and a portrait so you can see how to dial it in for a clean, realistic result. And here's a quick heads up, if you're thinking about Nic Collection 9 or any DxO software, you can grab 15% off new purchases with my code Dave Kelly. Links are in the description and you can try any app free first. If you use my links, I earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. Thanks for supporting the channel. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. For today's tutorial, I'm using Nic Color Efex as a standalone app, but you can run it as a plugin from Photoshop, Lightroom, DxO Photolab, or pretty much any editor that supports it. The controls and the results are the same. The only difference is how you launch it. Let's jump into the first image. Now, if we come to the left side of the interface, under filters, you're going to find all of your filters, and there's quite a few in here. Now, the filters are all in alphabetical order. You're going to find the contrast only filter right here, or you could come up to the search bar and type in the name contrast only, and you'll find it really quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and click the plus and add contrast only, and now we've added it. Now, these are the default settings. Now, do you see this toggle right here? If you click on it, you could shut the filter off, click it again, turn it on. You have different blend modes in here you could go through and try. You also have an overall opacity for this particular filter. And then we have all our controls here. Now, these are the default settings. Now, do you see this icon or circle with an arrow? If you click it, you can reset this filter. It shuts all the settings off but the contrast only. Let's start out by just zeroing out contrast only. And now we're back to the original image. So let's see what our adjustments are here. Now we have a brightness adjustment, so we can lighten the image up or darken it down. You can double click on this handle and reset it. Then we have standard contrast. It's a basic contrast control like is in a lot of different editing applications. So you can give it contrast, but you'll notice as I add contrast, we're also increasing saturation, which is a result of increasing contrast. So let me double click this. But here is the beauty of this filter, contrast only. If you want to add contrast but not alter your color, contrast only will do that. See, when I increase the contrast, the color is not changing, which is really nice. I'll go ahead and zero this back out. We actually have three different means of adding contrast to the image. Standard contrast, contrast only, where it does not increase the saturation of the colors. And then we have soft contrast, which adds kind of a soft, glowy contrast without increasing colors. So three different ways of adding contrast in this one filter. I really enjoy this soft contrast control. So if I take this to the right, notice how the image gets contrasty without increasing color, but it also gets kind of softened and a little bit dreamy, a little bit ethereal, a little bit more atmospheric. So that's really nice. But if you take it left of center, it changes the contrast style. It makes the contrast more hard and detailed, which can give that HDR-like pop. But be careful here, a little bit goes a long way. I'm going to double click it and reset it. And then we have a saturation control. So if you want to add a little bit of saturation, you can add it, or take some saturation away, you can take it away. And as in all of the Nic filters, we have shadow and highlight protection and also an opacity control for the filter. Now for this image, let's say I want to add some contrast, but I don't want to increase the saturation of the image. So right now I have no adjustment on the filter. So I'll start with contrast only. Let's add a little bit of contrast without shifting those colors. Maybe somewhere right around in here. Now we can add some soft contrast on top of that. So you can work with both types of contrast at once. But if I want to bring in a little bit more detail, I could take soft contrast to the left of zero. This is like a micro contrast. You see that I can add a little bit of detail in there. And I think I like that, maybe just a little wee bit. And of course, if I want to, I can remove saturation or increase it. And I think I'll increase it just that tiny little amount, 8%. Now let me shut off the filter. Here's before, here's after, but I really enjoy this result. And don't forget, you have normal contrast. You can pull back on the overall contrast or add just a tiny wee bit of contrast in conjunction with these other contrast controls. So you have a lot of flexibility in this contrast only filter. It's a really powerful tool. I really highly recommend that you give this a try. Now let's try it on a portrait image. One of the great uses for this filter is on portraits, especially the soft contrast. So you can add contrast without increasing color, but add a beautiful softness to a portrait, especially on a female portrait. So let's start out with soft contrast. Let's add some soft contrast. See how that hair just gets a nice softness to it. Isn't that beautiful? So we can add a little bit of soft contrast. It's not shifting the color any. And then of course you have a brightness control. You can decrease the brightness a little bit or give it a little increase of brightness, maybe just a slight increase of brightness. And then you could add in a little bit of regular contrast if you wanted to, just a tiny wee bit, maybe something like that, like 10%. So let me shut this off. Here's before and here's after. What a big change. And as I said, this is really great on portrait images. Now, if the overall effect is too strong, you could come here and take this opacity. I like to take it the whole way off and then just build it up slowly and stop where you think it looks the best. And for this image, I like it up at 100%. But let me shut this off again. Here's the before and here's the after. Quite a big improvement on this portrait, in my opinion. And don't forget, if you need a little more saturation, you can give it a little extra saturation if you want to, or take some of that saturation away. But I think I like it just where it is. I'll reset that. If your shadows are getting too dark, you could take the shadow protection slider and move it to the right and protect those shadows a little bit if you want to. But in this case, I think I like it with it off. And now moving on to the final example, this landscape image. Let's see what we can do with this one. Now I've already added contrast only to the filter stack. Let's do some experimenting. I'm going to start out with just regular contrast. Let's see what that looks like. See, when I bring this up, the saturation is increasing. And for this image, I'm not into that. So let me reset it. And now let's try contrast only. Let's start to move this to the right. See, now we're adding contrast without adding any extra color to the image, and maybe right about here. Now let's move to soft contrast. If I move it to the right, I could give that a softer contrasty look. You see that? Or if I take it to the left, I can add a little bit of detail in, like it builds up the micro contrast a bit. Maybe just a little bit, maybe something like that. Now, I do think I need some color in here. So let's take saturation. Let's add some saturation. Maybe somewhere right about here. And let's check our brightness. Do we need more brightness? No, maybe less brightness. Maybe we'll make it a little less bright. And I think right about here, -2%. Maybe a little bit more of the contrast only, somewhere right about there. What would happen if I would add some regular contrast into there? Maybe just a tiny wee bit right there. Now, let me shut this off. Here's before and here is after. Now let's take the opacity the whole way off, and now let's build it up slowly and maybe get the best of both worlds in here. And maybe somewhere right about here, around 75%. Let's shut this off. Here's before and here's after, and I really like this result. But this is contrast only. Now, I realize contrast only stands for contrast without adding extra saturation, but you could also say this filter is called contrast only because it has 3 different contrast controls in it, along with a brightness, saturation, shadows, and highlights. So it is a really powerful photo editing tool, and you gotta give it a try. Well, there it is, everyone. That was the contrast-only filter found in Nik 9 Color Efex, part of Nik Collection 9. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, please give this video a like and share it with your friends. And if you're not yet a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe. Click the bell notification icon. Click all so that you receive all notifications. And then every time I upload a new tutorial, you'll get notified about it. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today in the Joy of Editing with Dave Kelly. And I will see you all right here next time. But until then, happy editing.